office and I'll be monitored by the.
Okay, everybody. Good morning. We're at the Peru Peak Shelter. Everybody's packing up and getting ready to hike again. And met this guy last night. And what's your trail name?
Hops.
Hops. And how'd you get your trail name?
That was what I was called years ago.
Years ago.
I just carried it with me.
All right. Where you from?
Montana.
Montana. How long you been on the AT?
9, 11, 10 living weeks, something like that.
Yeah. And, so you're doing a flip-flop?
Doing a flip-flop hike, started at Harper's Ferry.
Yep. Going to Katahdin and going southbound to Georgia.
That is the plan.
What do you like most about it so far?
Give me time to think.
Okay. Now, folks, he plays a little music right here. He's fixing to do us a tune.
If I can.
Saw the glimmer of the moonlight on Honolulu Bay. Something tender in the moonlight on Honolulu Bay. And all the beaches are filled with peaches to bring the youths along. And in the glimmer of the moonlight, I love to sing this song. You like a ukulele lady like you. You like to linger where it's shady, ukulele lady linger too. You kiss a ukulele lady while you promise ever to be true. She see another ukulele lady fooling around with you. Maybe she'll sigh, maybe she'll cry, maybe she'll find somebody else by and by to sing to, where it's cool and shady, where the tricky wicky wackies woo. You like a ukulele lady like a you.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, man. Hope to see
Thank
you
you.
up the trail. Okay, and what's your trail name?
Big Tom.
Big Tom. And how do you get that?
It's a mountain in North Carolina. I give the name to my backpack, and I took it from my backpack. Yeah.
So, how long you been on the trail, and what are you doing here?
It's my 4th day. I'm doing the long trail southbound, so meeting some awesome AT hikers. And last year I made all the rest of the northern part of the long trail. So I'm finishing it in 6 or 7 days.
And where did you say you're from?
Between Montreal and Quebec.
Yeah. Right. So what do you like most about getting out here on the trail?
Meeting you guys and taking some time in nature, enjoying it, simply as that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you foresee yourself doing maybe the whole AT anytime in the future?
Probably, yeah. Probably. Don't know when, but yeah, I will.
Okay. Thank you very much. Hope
You're
to see you
welcome.
up the trail.
Bye-bye.
Okay, good morning everybody. I'm at mile 1682 and we're at the airport lookout spot where you're looking down on to the Rutland airport. And this guy right here I met last night at the shelter and where I stayed last night. So what's your trail name?
Jelly Knees.
Jelly Knees. And how'd you get that?
I gave it to myself. Before I started out, my knees were the thing that worried me the most. But after I started the long trail, got a few days in, found the best part of the trip was my knees, much like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So it goes both ways. Jelly Knees because they're wobbly, and jelly knees because they're the best thing about this trip so far.
So you're doing the long trail?
The long trail, yes.
The whole thing, or?
We'll see how it goes. My feet are pretty cut up. My girl's coming up tomorrow, so I may come off the trail for a couple days. May come back later in the fall. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So is this your first long trip, or you done others?
I've done some multiple overnights before, but this is by far the longest.
Yeah. What do you like most about it so far?
The people. People have been great. From the hikers to the people at the trailheads supporting everybody. It's been pretty amazing to see. So restores your faith in humanity a little bit.
All right, man. Well, thank you. Hope to see you up the trail.
Good to meet you.
Okay, everybody, we're at mile 1694.5 at Cooper Lodge Shelter and at 3,900 feet. And it's been cold today. Me and this guy right here and another one came in here. We was all wet, freezing to death. It was just almost like hypothermic possibilities right there. But we got dry clothes on, warmed up pretty quick. But gonna be a cool night tonight. Probably gonna dip down in the low 40s. And right here in it's July, and so that's pretty crazy. But anyway, got a chance to interview this one right here, and it's already dark. Testing out my nighttime video. But what's your trail name?
Loom.
Loom. How'd you get that?
In a dream, an actor, Chris Farley, confronted me with that name, and so I just stuck with that.
All right. And so you're on the trail, you said, for about a month?
Yeah.
or so, and just doing every how many miles you can do in a month, and
Yeah.
just enjoying it.
Pretty much.
What do you like most about it so far?
The rocks, collecting rocks.
All right. Are you putting them in your pack?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Hey man, you gotta leave some behind. You know that pack's gonna get heavy. But hey, he's gonna sing us a little tune right here, everybody. So just listen in.
All right. It's called Lost and Forgotten. Lost and forgotten, the sun goes down. Another tear falls to the ground. The moon follows me at night when I roam. These mountains I walk, I call my home. A lover's dawn, a lonesome call. Is there anyone out there for me at all? 2 pictures I kept before I left. She's the only woman on my mind, and the warmth of the fire reminds me every time. Lost and forgotten, the trail goes down. I'm at the top of a mountain town. I can't stay too long, I must be moving on. There's a woman back home waiting for me, and I can't keep her waiting any longer, you see. That's about it.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hope to see you up the trail.
Take care.
Okay, good morning, everybody. We're at the Yellow Deli and Hostel, Hiker Hostel here in Rutland, Vermont. And I stayed here last night. Met a lot of new hikers here last night. How many people do you think was here, maybe?
Well, I'd say both the male dorms were full, and the female dorm was full also as well. I'd say between 35 and 45 people.
It's crazy. It's crazy amounts and awesome people, meeting new people. Actually, several that I've hiked with on the trail before, but these two guys new. I haven't met them until yesterday, and just had a chance to get them on video. So what's your trail name?
Little Bear.
Little Bear, and how did you get that?
I like the Grateful Dead a lot, particularly like 71 to 77. That's when they were using the bears often.
So how long you been on the AT?
This has been about 3 months now.
3 months. And you're going northbound?
Yes, sir.
From Harper's?
No, I went from Georgia, Springer.
From Georgia. Okay.
Yeah.
So wow. So you going all the way to Katahdin?
Yes.
So what do you like most about being on the trail so far?
Just the scenery, the community, the people are part of what makes the AT really what it is.
Absolutely.
You know, it's been a great experience.
So being that you stayed here last night and the experiences you've had so far, did you get to go to the farm yesterday?
I did not.
Okay.
No, I did not. You went, right?
So so what do you like? What do you think about the Yellow Deli?
I love it. I stayed here in 2016 when I was doing a section coming southbound.
Yeah.
It's a great place, great people, very giving.
Yes.
Kind, you know.
Absolutely.
To say the least.
Okay, well thank you very much. Hope to see you up the trail. So what's your trail name?
My trail name's Old Mate, which
Old
is
Mate.
the name we give to people in Australia when we don't know their name. So it's pretty appropriate over here, because that was what I was referring to other people as, and for myself to get the trail name makes sense. And yeah, the things that I've enjoyed most about the trail, along with getting to know the scenery of the east coast of the United States, which is very different to any place in Australia, has been the interactions with people not only on the trail, but the trail angels, the people who have picked us up hitchhiking, the very random offers of places to stay and parties to go to and things to see that I've had from random people that I've met along the way. For example, we were hitching back from a resupply a couple of days ago, and the lady was like, well, you could go back hiking, or I could take you swimming at a beautiful quarry first, and then I'll drop you back. Or 4th of July, when we were just walking or crossing the road, and a guy stopped and said, well, we're having a 4th of July party, it'd be lovely for you to come along. So we took a zero on 4th of July and hitched down to his place, and yeah, hung out in the pool, and it sort of opens you up to meeting people that you just wouldn't never meet, and especially for me, I've never run into them before. And that includes the people here at the Yellow Deli. Went and joined them down on their farm yesterday to put back into their community, just with a few hours labour of picking garlic and weeding. Yeah, they seem like very nice people with a lot to give back to their wider community. And yeah, it was interesting. Like, I think I was the only one who was going to head down to the farm until it came time to put hands up, and then one thing led to another, and there was a team of 9 of us heading down. So it was a good way to spend a day doing something else with the hikers that I was around, and got to know each other a lot better, and yeah, had a lot of fun.
Yeah. So I understand you got a fiance. Is she here in the States?
She is here in the States. She's on the trail.
How about that?
We didn't meet on the trail. We met last year, and she came over to Australia, and she's through hiking the whole trail. I'm doing a lash, a long ass section hike. So I've been with them for the last 11 or 1,200 miles, and yeah, looking forward to continuing on up to Maine. When we're done, we'll yeah, go get settled, get married, and this will all be an experience between us. It's certainly
going to live here in the States.
Going to live here in the States, at least for a while.
Yeah.
And yeah, if ever there's a really good get to know you program, it's hiking the Appalachian Trail together, because you get you get to see people at their best and at their worst, and if you still feel the same about them going through that, and after you 6 days without a shower, you know it's true love.
Absolutely. All right, man. Well, appreciate it. Hope to see you up the trail.
No worries.
Okay, good morning, everybody. We're in Rutland, Vermont, at the Yellow Deli and the Hiker Hostel. And this is the manager right here, and I'm going to let you tell everybody what your name is, and then tell a little bit about your place.
Okay, well, my name is Aish, and the Hiker Hostel is mainly for hikers, but we invite anyone that needs a place to stay. And I guess first thing, the way we started, we have our restaurant here, the Yellow Deli restaurant, and we, as a people, we naturally like being hospitable to people. So we'd be walking the streets and seeing people with backpacks and ask them, oh, where are you going? You need a place to stay? And inevitably many would say, yes, actually, and oh yeah, we get an extra room upstairs. You can stay with us if you want. And before we knew it, over the years, we realized there's hundreds of people coming from the trail to Rutland looking for a place to stay. So we said, oh, let's open up a hostel. And so now we get about 1,000 hikers a year coming through, and we've got to the point where we just ask for donations only. There's no charge, and we like feeding them a nice big breakfast in the morning, 7:30 in the morning. And we love the hikers because, as you all probably know by now, many of the people are hiking for some good reasons, to find meaning to their life and to look for something to do worthwhile. So our community that runs the deli, we have a purpose in our life that we want to share with people. Yeah, I mean, it's all about love. That's ultimately what it's all about. And so we just want to share what we have with people. So in a nutshell, is our hostel.
Yes. So how many years have you been here?
Well, the restaurant's been here 20. The official hostel came in about 13 years ago.
And the number of hikers that stay with you each year keeps growing, right?
Oh yes, probably about 1,200 people came through last year. Already this year, it's about double.
Wow.
For the amount of people we've had this year, it is just about double.
Yeah. And you're building, I think you're building more bunk rooms, right?
We're in the process of building more bunk rooms and bathrooms and everything
so how
we
many
need.
Can you sleep bunks do you have now?
I think right now we have 24 is our capacity, but you know, we'll make exceptions, and
yeah.
we very rarely will we ever have to turn anyone away.
Yeah. Now I understand you have a farm also. I didn't get the opportunity to go there, but unfortunately I had to do some things in town yesterday, and I'm hiking out this morning. I would have loved the opportunity to go to the farm. I'm kind of from a farming background, but would you tell a little bit about it on here?
Oh yeah, it's organic, simple farm, so that we can grow good food for ourselves is the main reason. It gets distributed throughout our communities, and we love the hikers to come. They actually really enjoy it usually.
Yeah. So what all do you have on the farm?
All the traditional vegetables, plus hay and grain for the animals. We have goats, horses and cows and bees and raspberry bushes. Yeah, the other day the hikers came back with a big case of raspberries that they shared with all their friends when they went, and yeah, they usually come back saying, wow, that was it wasn't even work. It was fun.
Yeah, I heard them all saying that. So it's definitely been a great stay. I've been here two nights, so I've enjoyed it and appreciate everything y'all done and your hospitality.
You're welcome. Appreciate you.
See you up the trail.
All right, we'll see you.